Hello, my name is Haley Lamb. It is November 4th, 2019. I am completing my recreational therapy internship at Cherry Psychiatric Hospital this fall semester. Things that I feel like I've accomplished so far is definitely facilitating and being confident and assertive. So definitely taking control of my audience, not too much control, but knowing how to direct them and help them reach the goal that we have in mind. Referring back to some objectives I set in my recreational therapy pre-internship class, I looked back and one of my objectives was to have direct hands-on exposure to a wide range of adaptive equipment and activities. I've learned how to pay attention to my audience and know what activity is more appropriate for them, and just being aware that there might be different age groups in the audience that I'm facilitating to, and I kind of have to meet them where they are and then kind of have them in the middle so it is a good flow and a good mesh between them, because I would never want to facilitate something that made someone feel like they weren't, smart enough or good enough to do it just because it was past their ability level. And that's something I have learned to be aware of. One specific example of this was during an activity I facilitated that required writing down answers. I requested that during each round to switch up the person that would be writing for that team. And when I said that, I noticed a participant get up and he just didn't want to participate anymore. I encouraged him to, asked him, to please stay, and he declined. After the facilitation was over, my supervisor actually informed me that he could not write. So when I asked, let's switch up the writers each round, he became discouraged and maybe even embarrassed and didn't want to participate. Also, my second objective was to gain full understanding of my responsibilities and learning how to maintain the workload. It's definitely been challenging, especially when we're out, in the treatment mall from 9 to 2, and then I have assessments to do and, progress notes, ratings, and then on top of that, weekly assignments. But it worked out. I feel like I've done well. I kept up with things. So I, got a big calendar, and I made sure to document each group that I led and what day that I led that group, and ones that I just assisted with, treatment team meetings, different department meetings, anything like that. Definitely just being organized and knowing the expectations and getting in a routine is really important. One of Cherry Hospital's special events is the Wellness Fair. Long story short, I was standing at the RT booth, and this man comes up to me and he shakes my hand, asks me what I'm there for, how long I'm going to be there for, and what my plans are after. And I told him, and I happened to say, I'm going to get my license after and get a job somewhere. I'm going to be really sad to leave here because I've enjoyed it so much. And he goes, he smiles real big, and he goes, well, you can always come back. And when he walked away, he's actually my backup supervisor, he said to me, that's the CEO of Cherry Hospital, right? I had no idea. So what this taught me, and it can be a piece of advice to any future interns, be alert and be of sound mind. Be friendly and respectful to everyone that comes up to you and talks to you, even if you don't know them, because you honestly never know the connections that they have that can help you in any of your future endeavors. Another special event that was held is the Recovery Walk. This event allowed patients to walk the treatment mall for 45 minutes, so it was all staff who wanted to participate and all patients. We walked for 45 minutes and the laps were counted. Each ward was actually competing to see how many laps each one got, and whoever had the most they would get something special, like have a pizza party or something. From my experiences in my RT classes at ECU, I have to say the biggest thing that helped me and prepared me for my internship was my practicum and the protocols that I facilitated to my classmates that really gave me a taste of what to expect. I want to say another thing to remember is that when you're in your internship, you're not just learning about how to be a great RT, you are learning how to be a professional in general and how to work with many different types of people in any setting. Soft skills such as communication, assertiveness, those are things that I had to learn, and shout out to Miss Wisner for being there to guide me through that. I'm happy to be a resource for any future interns.